Let's talk about the Bible and witchcraft, looking specifically at 1 Samuel 28. So King Saul is desperate. He's abandoned by God. He sneaks out in the middle of the night to visit a medium, someone who can speak to the dead, which happens to be the exact kind of person that he had spent years banishing from his kingdom. So this woman he goes to see, her title is the Baalat Ov, which translates to the Master of Spirits or Lord of Ghosts, which is an amazing name. Anyway, she actually conjures up the prophet Samuel from the dead. And despite what my Sunday school teachers claimed, the text makes it clear that this is really Samuel talking. Growing up, I was taught that necromancy was fake and that these mediums in the Bible were just talking to demons pretending to be dead people. But the biblical text itself gives zero indication of that. Samuel really shows up, he's super grumpy about being disturbed, and he delivers this doom and gloom prophecy about Saul's death that comes true the next day. But I want you to pay attention to how this story treats the witch. She's portrayed almost heroically. Saul collapses in terror after Samuel's prophecy, and she doesn't kick him out, she prepares a feast. The Hebrew uses the same language about her quick, generous hospitality that she used elsewhere for righteous biblical host, including David's wife Abigail just a couple chapters before. The real issue, I think, seems to be not that witchcraft doesn't work, but about who's allowed to practice it. When prophets talk to spirits and see visions, they get to be called holy men. But when this woman does literally the same thing, she's a dangerous witch who needs to be banned. It's kind of like how when the government surveils our phone calls, it's national security, but when your neighbor does it, it's stalking. Nobody should be surveilling phone calls, to be clear. But notice how this reflects something deeper about how power works. State-sanctioned spirituality gets good labels: prophet, seer, sage. But folk religion, practiced by regular folks, gets demonized as witchcraft or wizardry. And the ancient worldview here is fascinating too. Everybody, the good, the bad, kings, peasants, they all go down to Sheol, the grave or pit, when they die. In this era of biblical history, there's no heaven, there's no hell, just a shadowy realm where everybody sort of hangs out together. And it's only going to be centuries later, after exposure to Babylonian and Zoroastrian ideas, that Jewish thought developed some more complex afterlife theology. Now, of course, no one should build an entire theology of the afterlife or demonology or witchcraft around one spooky story. But we should be asking ourselves, when we automatically label certain spiritual practices as evil, are we following actual wisdom, or are we just repeating power structures that benefit some people over others? The Witch of Endor, the Lord of Ghosts, reminds us that sometimes it's the most condemned voices that are the ones most worth listening to.